launch a sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Ooh, was that one open too? No, we already opened that.
You already opened that one.
Complicated.
There we are. With the little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
'Twas actually me.
Well,
You are not little.
that's true. You'd have to be very far away.
Oh, true. From
I'm old and lively now.
more rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. It says Donder there.
It does.
Is it Donda?
It says Donder. I thought it was
I
Donner.
also do not remember these words. But do you recall the most... Oh, I'm sorry.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Warwick?
Oh, I'm leaving.
No, wait.
I was having to talk to you.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to dash to the top of the wall and leave.
Well,
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Oh, no, those words.
No, this is
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
thank God they did not drop him.
yes.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a hound.
About.
A hound.
I am telling my story the way I wish to tell it.
He was,
I want a puppy. He came down with
With
a
a
hound.
hound.
there we are. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. Foot?
His foot. That,
And his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
well, as one would expect from coming down the chimney.
Yes, of course. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. And he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
Ah, his eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how wrinkled. No, that's
How very.
His cheeks were like... His cheeks, it's my story, and I'll tell it as I wish. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as his snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
I prefer reed to smell.
Yes.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
That
Ho, ho.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself, even though I do not normally laugh at him.
Ah,
special occasions.
a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Let's see a jerk here. Oh, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he
Good
rose.
Lord, wonder how he did that. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
I knew not the thistle had down, but I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good fright."
Night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, yes.
Sleep tight.
The fright
Do
is
not
Wrong
let the-
holiday.
one,
Wrong
yeah.
Not let the bed bugs
Merrily
bite,
listening.
etc.
Oh, well done, Your Majesty.
Well done.
Huzzah.
Warwick.
Huzzah. Huzzah.
There we are. Now, there is one that I think would be most appropriate.